Billy Ray Cyrus, 61, is engaged to the singer Firerose. The news was confirmed shortly after she was seen wearing a diamond ring in an Instagram post around the 14th of September. This does come as a bit of a surprise, since Billy just came out of a marriage to Tish Cyrus after 28 years. Now, just 5 months after their split, the singer seems to have moved on. Who is Firerose? How did the two know each other? And when are they getting married? Let's find out. Starting with, who is Firerose? While tabloids have heavily reported the couple's age difference, not much is known about Cyrus's fiancée, aside from the fact that she's old enough to be his daughter. The singer was born and raised in Australia alongside a family of symphony musicians. She lived in Sydney for most of her life, at least that's what it says on her website. She graduated from the Newton School for the Performing Arts in Sydney before moving to Los Angeles to kickstart her music career. According to her website, some of the people she's been heavily inspired by are Sia, Alanis Morissette, and the Australian rock bands Powderfinger, INXS, and Silverchair. What's more, her singing career might take off. It comes as no surprise that the young musician would eventually kickstart her career as a musician herself. Firerose wanted to be a singer, literally from the moment she started breathing, let alone talking. That's not coming from us, that's what she says on her website. The singer said that she believed her purpose on earth was fulfilled by music. The interview was put up on her website as well. She further added that what meant a lot to her while making music was the ability to help people through it. Writing from a place in her soul is what drives her to create in the first place. She called it an unbelievable experience. Some of her biggest hits include New Day, Way Out, Fragile Handling, and No Holding Fire. And she is frequently seen performing live to her Instagram audience of over 20,000 followers. She even posted a lot of videos and pictures of her keyboard promoting her newest single, called All Figured Out, all the way back in May of 2022. Moreover, she spends a lot of her time thanking her fans for the infinite amount of support she gets from them. She says on her website that the most rewarding thing for her now is hearing back from her fans, whether it's writing to her personally to let her know how her music helped them or saved their lives, or if it's just them commenting on her videos. According to her, hearing things like this beautifully kills her. Furthermore, when did the pair start dating? Right after his split with Miley Cyrus's mother, Tish, Billy started dating Firerose in 2021, but the two had met each other long before that. On Live with Kelly and Ryan back in August of 2021, Firerose said that she met the singer from Achy Breaky Heart on the set of Hannah Montana. The two met over 10 years ago on the show's set. She said during the interview, she claimed that Billy had been an amazing supporter ever since then. He's always believed in her, and still to this day, always tells her to follow her dreams no matter what, and to never give up. The music industry may not have been easy, but Billy has been an incredible source of support. Everyone knows this. Billy's daughter was the star of Disney's hit show from back in 2006 to 2011. Following his breakup from Tish, the two seem to like one another and are frequently photographed together on Firerose's Instagram. Next up, they are reportedly engaged. People started seeing the Australian singer sporting a huge diamond ring on her finger. Rumors about their engagement started spewing shortly afterward. All of this started on the 13th of September. A picture that stands out from the rest was captioned, "Taking at the moment," and even had the singer tagged. Not just that, but a few days after the post, the two were spotted looking for UFOs together in another video she put up. They have also been seen driving around rural areas while music blares out of their car. Though neither of them has confirmed any news about an official engagement, we're still waiting on a reply from Billy. Lastly, Firerose and Billy will be together. Not only are the two in love, but as it turns out, they've found a muse in one another as well. They've been working on music together, which they believe is a passion they have in common. It could also have been what drove them to each other in the first place. Just last year, the two put out a single together called New Day, and even performed the song live while they were on Live with Kelly and Ryan. They again teamed up to sing together live just this past July. As Firerose documented the entire instance on her Instagram, she captioned the adorable picture, "So amazing to be back performing at OPRY last night," saying that it was a thrill to play for such an energy-packed house, and it was an honor to perform alongside Billy again. Next, in other news, Lizzo performs with an antique 200-year-old flute once owned by James Madison. American singer, songwriter, and rapper Lizzo recently gave the crowd a treat in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena. She performed with a 200-year-old crystal flute that was originally made in 1813 by a French flute maker called Claude Laurent, and was then given to the former U.S. President James Madison, at least according to the Library of Congress. In the days before she performed in D.C., Carla Hayden, the Congress librarian, wrote an invitation to Lizzo to use it in her latest performance. The singer's dream came true on Tuesday night after the Grammy-winning artist went to the library and got a chance to use it live. Lizzo later talked about how she twerked and performed with James Madison's flute from the 1800s and how history is awesome. She then continued to thank the Library of Congress for protecting their heritage, elevating history itself, and giving her such a rare opportunity. The singer recently came out with her third album called 'Cause I Love You and put out several bangers such as Juice and Truth Hurts. Moving on, Miley Cyrus and Billy Ray Cyrus are no longer on speaking terms. As news of Billy Ray Cyrus's ongoing divorce from wife Tish Cyrus continues to spread, the achy breaky star has recently had a falling out with his superstar daughter Miley. The Sun reports that they had some sort of fight and that things have gotten to a point where neither of them prefers to have any form of communication with each other, even unfollowing each other on social media. This rift between them started after the country music star publicly announced his divorce from Miley's mother after almost 29 years of them being together back in August. A source told The Sun that Miley only wants peace but didn't agree to some things that her father was a part of, with the matter having escalated a lot and them not being on good terms anymore. The inside source continued to say that there were words exchanged between both of them over what happened between Billy and Tish. They see things very differently, and their relationship has gotten to the point where neither of them, father nor daughter, wants to take an initiative to try and mend it. Without an apology, it seems like they're at a stalemate, though that just makes it more complicated, as neither of them wants to fix the issue either. Finally, Vince Gill shares updates about his wife Amy Grant's recovery. Vince Gill, an American singer and songwriter who's about 65 years old, recently shared a story about appearing at an event without his wife, Amy Grant, 61, by his side, as she suffers from a biking injury. Alongside him were his daughters, Karina and Jenny. He mentioned that Amy was currently recovering from the accident and was doing great. She was still upset over not being able to make it to her husband's big event, despite having gone through a terrifying event. It's only in her best interest to rest up and get back on her feet. More on her accident. The singer was riding her bike when she hit a pothole and was thrown off, which ended in her hitting her head hard, knocking her unconscious for a solid 10 minutes. Amy Grant, a Christian singer, is currently recovering from a bike accident that took place in July. The 61-year-old had to be hospitalized in Nashville at Vanderbilt Hospital to get her injuries looked at and treated, though since then, she's recovered enough to be discharged. The singer has had to reschedule her events for the next few months because she still needs more time to fully recover from a serious head injury. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on their engagement? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Cyrus. See you at the next one.